Ebusia for we sa topic we story we there oba comment box ni mo for fire emoji. Fire emoji. That's all I want. Oja. Oshana say phone no untumi hu baby a eja icon na emoji ne wa na wa watro oja and watro fire fire. Now this is the part 2 of this story because me mamuti say I'll be keeping an eye for this story. Updates aba. Now, for people who don't know the story, mame mouth the brief na yenko update no emu. Na NPP for emra na omuwo abemu no. Nipa President Akufo-Addo ede ne to buffer stock ano. Na mama mwati asese ye kan buffer stock a asoye bia eya na ade a ye kan ene se emra emo ni beans ne sa enuane no nebo ayedin ebro ne nyama nebo ayedin no. Aban edi sikapudu ebekwa akoton nyama no mu de esie nti embra ho ayedin no embra nebo ayemre no embra san nyama ne nebo ayemre no aban di sikapudu bekwa akoton san nyama ne sie embra ebia nebo ayedin ana ho ayedin ana Ghana for ye peduane no na aban aba be release nti asoya aban nam so a wode yesade no omudin ede buffer stock NDC ban ne hu se NPP time nipa womone ne to ano no allegedly no obokro no over 70 million Ghana cedis sika na nka also ode to san nyama no ema Ghana for no emse sika na allegedly no yesi wo wiaye ena wode ko sisi ne dan de talk cars de to ejapade ne nyama bebre nti asem no wo court a egusu court na sa papa no NPP time kra na nko ye na dwen se wo be stand on the ticket of NPP se na nko peso ko parliament because NPP ba ene de ye tremu a oba beda ne sikeni Inti emra na omo nam court a womo court no ena okosiki bail ye chini tumu eno kokosiki bail na very typical wo siki bail no wakwa akwa court se opeso otu kwan ko UK na court ma ne kwan no nko ena court ema ne kwan ena eye attorney general tremu se papa no ye freezing the bank account ewo Republic Bank na ye hu se court ama ne kwan se ontu kwan enko UK no Odi koti kwan eko Republic Bank o se na nka wo kwa akotwe sika ye freeze no na nka sika no odi edwane akọ UK allegedly. That is what the Attorney General Ababeka atre Ghana for, the Deputy Attorney General for that matter. Inti papa ni ye ya woko okoko piemu ewo airport se wo betu kwan ena ye call ya ye kokochi no. Na nde papa ni lawyers ababontin na ne lawyer eye Godfred Dame. Godfred Dame ababontin di ebufu ababetudwa asemu a woka ene se sa ansemu Attorney General ekeni na ye ntro ya sheda na yepesi egu papa n'animu ase ini ye twa ntro ato ne so na omo be court for contempt ye be konsem ni mu and the first time we have me share subscribe na click the notification bell on so we hear the latest news bi aba onsa ebe kan. This video is kindly sponsored by Corporate Logistica. Omo ye vehicle management company wa Ghana ha se o eye cargo vehicle kese no ana ahia car kese no na opese eye adwuma ma na onya so mfa so nko ade a fashe Corporate Logistica nsa omo abepe correct driver amaka no omo ankasa bepe ebeye security checks on the car na omo abeye maintenance o kan ne ho wa kan ne ye odie no every month omema waketua 2 times into 0598022033 omo number no oni omo entwetwe nkomo na oyoba na onim se ne etwi sa aka sakesi ya Corporate Logistica airflow ene wo aye adwuma omo person ne wo ye adwuma. Now yen read eye Godfred Dame nsem a wokan o se Godfred Yebo Adame, the legal representative for Hanan Abdul Wahab, has revealed plans to file a contempt suit against the Attorney General, Deputy Attorney General, and the Director of the Bureau of National Investigations, BNI, accusing them of deliberately breaching a High Court order by orchestrating their client's arrest at the Kotoka International Airport. This follows Abdul Wahab's arrest at the airport on Sunday, July 5th, 2026, a development being tagged as a direct violation of the court's directive. As in a statement issued on Sunday, July 5th, 2026, Dame also dismissed claims made by the Deputy Attorney General that Abdul Wahab attempted to withdraw money from a frozen Republic Bank accounts before leaving the country. Also, the statement described as false assertions made by Dr. Justice Remsai in a Facebook post on July 4th, 2026, in which he sought to justify the airport's arrest. Also, the lawyer further explained that on June 29th, Justice Achibonga, a Court of Appeal judge, sitting as an additional High Court judge in Accra, granted Abdul Wahab permission to travel to the UK from July 4th to July 12th for an appointment with his optician. Inti Godfred Dame tretre nsem ni mu se UK na papa yi wo koyi okohu ni optician ye kasa optician na ache se eni ehu doctor nti em se papa ne ni eha no a wo kwa kohu ne doctor wo UK. He noted that the application was approved after both the prosecution and defense had presented their submissions, including those of Dr. Justice Remsai. Osedame argued that the court's decision that was consistent with established judicial practice, noting that several accused persons, including Dr. Stephen Oponi, Seidu Agongo, Alhaji Collins Dauda, Dr. Keselato Forsin, and Dr. Kwabna Dufour had previously been granted similar travel permissions while standing trial. Inti, the first report I made edeba I read some of the comments. Na comments ni muno. Mi musena Ghana for mumubi asemu amo kan say de ntia na wo say court ne kra no e grant BBC. De ntia na wo say court ne grant BBC. Now the response Godfred Dame kan say ade we e common. Emra no mo NPP wa be mu anom pese omo chi NDC for kra no. NDC for ni bebre na e be sike say ye mo kwa no muntu kwan no omo nkwa abroche because ebi mu ekokosua ade ebi mu so koso mo call mo doctor ho na nyama. Nti ade we dey a standard practice. That's what Godfred Dame is saying. Mr. Ramo, me say comment box ni mo throw fire. Asem no comment box ni mo fire emoji no. At this point, add another fire emoji. Let us continue. Also, the legal team also rejected allegations that Abdul Wahab withdrew funds from an account that had been frozen before his departure. Inti almost say a yentro say nipa krona ko ni Republic Bank say ni frozen account ko yisike finti ne ache na almost say a yentro wanko bank bia so ko yizie bia. I say we challenge him to produce evidence of a withdrawal of any sum by our client from any of his bank accounts since the date of the court order, the statement said. Dame maintained that there was no valid freezing order in force at the time of the incident. According to the statement, any earlier freezing orders lapsed after the prosecution withdrew the previous charges against Abdul Wahab on May 5th, 2026, leading to his discharge. Inti utie Godfred Dame so nsemu a woka. Ose currently no, papa no, order be anywhere you freezing your accounts because ohwe ni case na aban no the charges to ne so. Aban no the charges to ne so wie no, e na aban na ngasa e withdraw charges no. Asisi ano ye pese ye sanso epe charges fufa ye de to ne so. Inti say all the charges are to ne so. Na enameno the first charges inti wa withdraw we freezing the account na wa withdraw charges na. Then sa freezing of accounts ne de. Etwem inti di enta nende Justice Remsai o koti eye the freezing of accounts no. That's what eye we know oka. Also the lawyers further referred to a ruling by the High Court in Adenta on May 20th, 2026, following fresh charges filed on May 15th, arguing that the court held Abdul Wahab's rearrest constituted a fresh process, meaning there was no subsisting freezing order. And then a matter tribunal. Also, the statement added that this legal position had already been communicated to Executive Director of the Economic and Organized Crime Office through a formal letter delivered about 2 weeks ago, describing the airport arrest as a blatant and willful violation of the High Court's order. Dame accused the Attorney General's office of misleading the public and unlawfully deploying the BNI to arrest his clients, insisting that contempt proceedings would now be initiated against the three officials. So this is Godfred Dame, or say contempt because na contempt against the Attorney General, how is it going to go like? Because me say normal person be a 1 year lawyer and a lawyer be no say yes citing for contempt ye chinitum. Into the Deputy Attorney General yes citing for contempt na ye find say a no quarry or no ye china to man. I said I don't know, but this is quite interesting. That is what I'm telling you. Put fire emoji in the comment box. I'll be looking out for updates on this. I hope that the Attorney General's office will come respond. Now, if they don't, you know, some court almost say Monday. It's Monday or mokota. You be who same way beba. The beba baba tuja. Montreal margin our comment box nibo. Medase.
Ghana ni bia wutie me no. Book we eye asset ba ko a e wo se wo keep e wo fie. To book we ma wo ho. To ma oba. To ma obi biara osombo e wo wabrabo mu wadanfo obi a opese odi ye wabrabo mu bia no to sa book we your friend the Ghanaian investor. Na sa book we bet show different forms of investment a obetumi aye e wo Ghana ha. Licensed investments. The first one e ya de bia your friend emergency fund. Book we bet show send you set up emergency fund. Abrabo aye boy bibia betumi ato. If you have an emergency fund, ebeba na ba be save you. Oka betumi asay wo kwan so obetumi ayare oba betumi ayare nini na emergency fund no ebe take control of all those situations. Book no besan so atre wade bia ye fe na endowment fund a obetumi dia protect wo ho any future. Na sa endowment fund no nyame mpengu okokonya accident na untumi nye adwuma bioma it will take care of you for the rest of your life. Book no besan so atre senya obe set up a personal pension fund. Nkrofo bebre eye adwuma wie ekọ retirement omukọ retirement we no mo ho aba betwe mo o set up a personal pension fund. That will not be your case. Most importantly, book we betray how to invest in the Ghana Stock Exchange. Now Ghana Stock Exchange investment basically it means you are buying ownership of Ghanaian companies. Now Ghana Stock Exchange it is one of the best performing markets in the whole world. A lot of people are making money from the Ghana Stock Exchange, but they don't know how to invest in it. Book we a better idea. Your investment be why your friend mutual fund. Book we better how to invest in a mutual fund. Now mutual fund you don't need to be rich to invest in a mutual fund. I remember an example. You find say wa ba fresh. Now what per license mutual fund e Ghana has say opese odi usikashim. Say to me invest 500 cedis every single month. Ewo a Ghanaian mutual fund moi. By the time I will be 19 years now I done a millionaire. You find say oh for CB we did 10. Ope said that she be ODA. Every month for 500 cedis a mutual fund boom emano. By the time I will bano and our fast no obedi 29 years now oye millionaire. One kasa would me with the 40. Now so washa unye investment biya and no one say obey mutual fund every month for 500 cedis a shame. By the time obedi 59 years now when you 1 million Ghana cedis. Into mutual fund that is how it works. Small money every single month. By the time embre ebebano nesikano ayekese. Book we better sanya mani na. Sa ope book no ni PDF and ase ni twi video free. Anase WhatsApp number na ewo book ni so sisia. Na say we Ghana ni na wa brochure. Now pay hard copy of the book a very simple call Amazon. Now search for the Ghanaian investor. Place the order. Baby will be a best shape. Eddie Abreu. Medasi.